I am a phantom of modern rhymes. I am unseen by day and night, just trying to be seen. Phantom texture is all I've been.
Hey guys, I just want to put this in here real quick. I've been seeing a lot of the new AI models, those fight scenes with famous people, and I think they're just amazing as far as how far the AI has come. But they don't really tell you the nitty gritty. I'm not going to give a tutorial, I'm just going to give some insight from an amateur such as myself. Now, I'm mostly self-taught, so the method I use might be clumsy, whereas theirs is more polished, but I'm the everyday person, so what I do, you absolutely can do. Now, for understanding, I'm using the latest Nano Banana 2 and Seedream 5.0 Lite. Now, I'm using those for the still pictures. From the still pictures, I then do the animations derived from that. Now, the model for that, now Nano Banana 2 and Seedream 5 are the latest. Those are the ones that are making those videos that are all over YouTube. I don't have access to them for video generation. I have access to them for the still shots that I then create the videos from. And the videos are being done by Kling 3.0 Omni, which is old only in the sense that it came out before Nano Banana 2. Oh, sorry, yeah, it came out before Nano Banana 2 and Seedream 5. It was just before them, so it just is only one step behind, and that's what I'm using to do the videos. Now, of course, because of the leap in technology, which only took about 4-5 months, give or take, you can see the mistakes in mine and the what they call artifacts, which are basically when the AI screwed up. So you can see it, and when you watch their videos, you don't see those things. And it's not from anything I'm doing, it's from the AI not being able to process completely. This is why Hollywood is so scared, because with Seedream 5 and Nano Banana 2, you don't have the artifacts. So depending on how you script the narrative, you'll never know, or you may not readily catch it's AI. I don't have the voices. I know a way of getting their voices. I'm not going into all that. I'm not here to show you how to beat Hollywood, but Hollywood is definitely cooked because I have a better imagination and I don't pander to anybody. But some things you might want to know. For as long as this clip is, it costs over $22.60 to make. Now, every one of these generations costs you credits, and if it messes up a whole sequence, which is about 15 seconds long, you don't get the credits back. And each one of those sequences is about 600 or between 600 and 800 credits, and that means if it does it right, great. If it doesn't, you got to generate it again. Trust me, I generated a lot of clips to get this whole video. I ended up using this is what I used. This is the cost for what I used, not for what I lost. I lost about I paid about 20. No, correction. This is for everything, even the clips that didn't work. $22.60 for clips and generations, of which I only used for 6 scenes. In other words, each grouping is 6 scenes, and out of those 6 scenes, there are 13 clips that make up all of those scenes. Almost two clips per scene, and that and the mistakes and the artifacts and the 2-dimensional pictures came to $22.60. Right now, I get the still pictures generated unlimited during their promotion where they get you hooked like crack, and they're unlimited, so I didn't pay for the still pictures, of which I had to do a ton of, because those are just static pictures. If they don't come out right, you got to generate them again and again and again. And if you get one that's really close but it's editable, then you can edit it and make it perfect. Then once you get that, then you tell the AI what to do with it next. So I got some good stills, and of course, like I said, it's unlimited. And then I would tell the AI, the art AI, which like I said is using Kling 3.0, not Nano Banana 2 and not Seedream 5.0, which would have done a much better job. Then I tell those what to do with it. And as you can see from what I did, because I'm using Kling, you can see sometimes their hand morphs out. Things appear in their hands that weren't there before. Their looks don't stay consistent when they turn away from the camera. And then when you stitch two segments together to get one scene, sometimes things go a little awry. So these are the kind of things that you hit up with when you're an amateur on my level. Now, if I wanted to do this more, or I was getting paid, or I was making money on YouTube, I would have definitely sat here and labored and edited and changed. I don't. Screw that. Showing you guys what you can do at my level. If you like it, say so. If you have any ideas, say that too. Because unlike the people who you see on YouTube who got the spit and polish videos, I can't do art unless I'm inspired to do it. I don't just do random stuff. Usually anytime I do anything, I have a thought in my head. This time I wanted to see how close I can get to those videos, and this is what you got. And that was my inspiration. But as for coming up with stuff, they have imaginations and commercial aspirations that I don't have. But as I said, I can do it, you can do it, and I'm self-taught. Check it out.
Everybody was calling.